Mashakil bijere, salambi wasulu, amina kulu ibu badu, yatama. Mashakil bijere, salambi wasulu, salam, salam alaikum, alaikum salam, salam, salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Mafi pako salam, demo bina kipeti akwani. Na na na. Kanpelet mafi pako salam, demo bina kipeti akwani. Na na na. Kan choko tatu mafi pako salam, demo bina kishoko akwani. Na na na. Salam, salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam, salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Peace is all we need in our families, in our country. Salam, salam ya udina dairo. Vijulu Sudan. Sisaka number one. Aku geni sawa. Oku geni sawa. Uye. Jeran majeran geni sawa. Sapi masapi geni sawa. Uye. Gebila magebila geni sawa. Bele kabele geni sawa. Uye. Salam, salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam, salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam, salam alaikum. Waiting for a few more to tune in. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. One more song. Send money to loved ones. I'll play one more song and then we will start. Let me play one more song. Please go ahead, share it, share. We will start after this song. You want to start off with this song? Mami habis sandalana itama bidugu jena tadodon kanamu lebatan kanarabia mafi jena tema biru wa mederesa kama biu jesma jena tema biru wa fikenisa kama wadilo aki jena debi abara sulu dol karabu jena den lala ukifiu enye domadalo jena lazimi adido enye domadalo kanina maderi zuia alipasi kanuma raba itana haja tani kanina maalimu ya alipasi kanuma raba itana haja tani kanina maderi zuia alipasi kanuma raba itana haja tani kanina maalimu ya alipasi kanuma raba itana haja tani usara teleisi mama usara teleita papa usara teleisi mama usara teleita papa. Good to see you too, Cheers. I appreciate it. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for watching. I'll play one more song and then we will start soon, guys. All right, let's go ahead and start. Let me welcome all of you guys, people that tune in today. Awesome. I'm so glad to see all of you guys. It's another week that we're going to talk about another topic that is sensitive to all of us. Thank you, Sabina, for sharing. Sabina Angelo, thank you for sharing. Uh, Please help me by share, and invite. That will be awesome. If you can do that, I would really appreciate. But if you do that, that will be awesome. Please help me by share it. If you share it, that will be great. Share, Jama. Share or invite. Please share and invite. And I'm going to drop the link. Let me do the introductions, and then anybody can join in and tell us your point of view. What do you think? This nowadays things become حاجات ماشيه بالطريقه كيف. Anyway, I'm going to start now. Let me first start by welcoming people. Sidonia, good to see you. Good evening to you as well. We have my brother Chol watching from Africa, watching from Cairo. It says, good morning in Africa. I greet you all around the world at 2 a.m. In the morning in Cairo. Thank you for watching us, even if it's early morning. I really appreciate you, Shul, for watching. Sister Sidonia, good to see you. Say hi to your lovely husband and the children as well. We are Florida. What's up, Florita? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well with the children. Also in Canada, good to see you as well. We have Sister Sabina in the house. Hi, Sabina. Good to see you. And thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate your hard work. And I thank you for joining in. It's good to see you as always. Thank you. We have also, let me see, I don't want to miss any comment. Florinaro Kashi said it's a good topic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please help me by sharing it. That will be great. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Sidonia. We are going to talk today about seems like people are using now, Sister Yuen, good to see you. Nyajan, good to see you. Thank you all for coming in. I'm going to talk today about sometime with the problem that we have in our country. Some people, they take advantage of that. What I mean about that, is because when sending money back home to support your loved one, to support the widows, to support the children that lost their parents. Ayun did good to see you. Good to see you, Ayun. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming in. When you're sending money back home, للعيال اللي أبوهاتهم ماتوا وللبنات اللي أمهاتهم ماتوا, you send the money to a trusted person so that he can take care of those children. You send the money to your brother to go and support his other brother that lost his life, or al-Katalofi Harib Masalan, etc. KG Natombe, what's up, what's up, what's up? Good to see you, KG. KG in the house, good to see you. So when you're sending money to أخوك المتوفي, أختك المتوفي, okay? You send the money to a person that you trust, like, for example, Yahoo, to take care of those children. Yal al-yatama, al-yal abuhatu matu, umahatu matu, you know. You work so hard to make sure that you send money on monthly basis. And mushkeda, but you send the money on time to make sure that in guruja bimshi fi needs tayalde. Talking such as masalan school fees, their needs. How do you sure? What assurance? إنه قروج بيمشي ليال المرحوم. How do you know إن القروش اللي بترسل ديل بيمشي ليال المرحوم الراجل المات المتوفي؟ وفي ناس هنا بيرسلوا قروش ده on monthly basis. It doesn't matter how much you send. But the question is, did they get the money? نازل بلقى money on time? Are they receiving money on time? And that's a question that I'm going to ask all my brothers and sisters. And yet, we trust our uncles. We trust in uncle ده بيتكر ليال ديل ما حيقصر منه. In the end بكون زي يالو. At the end بكون زي يالو. He will take care of those children, school fees, everything اليالو بكون دايرينه. لكن في ناس بيجيبوا complaints بيقولوا إنه تعرف قروجة على فكرة ما بيوصل. قروجة ما قاعد يوصل للعيال ديل. So that means we're defeating ourselves. We are lying to ourselves. Now we're pretending that we're innocent people. We're pretending that we are innocent people, but yet we are not innocent. We are not innocent. Taking money, kullu shahar, and you go to fill fields, or you're going to do your own things, only you. Betalgawa in fursa, madam, nobody's watching, nobody's complaining, it's all good. I will continue to send the money, or I'll continue eating the money. Of course, and at the same time, there's so many people that are trusted too. ما كلهم ناس كابين على فكرة. في ناس بيرسل قروش للناس اليتامى ديل, and every month they get their needs on time. لكن majority of our people, they're taking advantage of that. Majority of our people, they're not honest. This is telling us that we have a problem. So, that's good. That's good. That's a good question, KG. KG girl, it depends on who is receiving the money, and of course there should be a follow-up if the children are in school or not. Okay, ما ممكن يا أختي KG, you are sending money مثلا $200 $300 to pay for school fee, right? وبعد كده every month you send money to إنه يفيدوا يالدل, to feed those children. Most of our children, they don't talk, and we know that very well. Madam uncle بتاعهم ياو in charge of those children, he would not bother. They will not bother to call you, or they will not have access to call you. Always they will assume or they will think إنه القروش الخالم بالقام ولا عمهم بالقام قروش ماشي في النيس بتاعهم. And I guarantee you, عيال الصغار دل, madam they're getting food, madam they eat every single day. They eat and they go to school peacefully. They're happy. They will not worry where the money goes. They will not worry where is the balance. They will not worry say تعرف hell say my uncle في US ولا في Australia ولا في Canada بيرسل 200 every month. How much do we spend from the $200 and how much left? No one, I guarantee you, ما في جنا بيمشي بيسأل خاله أو بيسأل عمه إنه how much have you used from the money that comes from US or from Canada or from Australia or from the UK or from Europe. They will never ask. As long الأنكل ده دفع قروش school fee and those children are eating and on في أكل بتاعهم بياكلوا يوميا, that's the only thing they're worried about. تاني حاجة, ما دام هم قاعدين في محل shelter وخالهم ولا عمهم take care of them, they're satisfied. In other words, they're happy. لأنه remember, الأب متوفي, الأم متوفية, العيال دول متربين مع الخال أو مع العم أو مع الخالة أو مع auntie whatever. عشان كده إحنا يعني it is not we have to investigate. It's about being honest. You have to be honest. If you accept to take care of those children, you must be honest from the bottom of your heart that what you're doing, even nobody's watching you, but the Creator is watching you. Huh? Heavenly Father is watching you. So don't think that you assume that you're smart. You receive $200 every month, $300. You think that إنه خلاص أنا جبت لهم أسيدة هم بياكلوا قرف وكل يوم بياكلوا أسيدة وويكا. The kids are full. Everybody's happy. The question is, are you honest to yourself? كم نفر اللي بيرسلوا لهم قروش كل شهر عشان يربوا يال بتاع يتامى دل؟ They cut the budget into half, which means that half of the money goes to the children needs, goes to the school fees, goes to the food. لكن the rest of the money goes في pocket بتاعهم. لو عندهم مشروع إنه هم بيبنوا بيوت, لو بيبنوا بيوت, I guarantee you 50% of the money that you send money every month, it will go to their needs. Which means لو عايزين غيروا كراسي مثلا, the money that you send in في diaspora, they will cut half of them. الجزء بيمشي لأكل بتاع الشوفة ديل, والجزء الثاني بيمشي لبيته هو الخاص. بيته هو الخاص. لأنه sometimes they will look at it أنا المربي, which means I have all rights إنه لو أكلت قروجة فبيها. مش مشكلة. خلينا ناكل زي ما دير. ده ما يا أخوي. Who's going to ask me? Nobody will judge me. Of course. We accepting you. We appreciate you because you help. When you accept in Rabbi Yaldel, it's a privilege. It's an honor. And God will reward you with that. Because you accept, to be honest, you accept. Finas board of mind them choice. So many kids, so many uncles, cousins, لقوا نفوسهم إنه ما عندهم choice. بيجيب لهم يال بتاع مرحوم بيقعدوا معهم لأنه nobody's there to take care of those kids. It's not like in America or in the Europe ولا في Canada إنه لو كان يال مثلا أبوهاتهم ماتوا, كان أبوه مات وأمه مات, automatically the state will intervene and the state will give them budgets on a monthly basis. They will give them food stamp. They will give them Medicaid. They will make sure that in yalla القاعدين في محل كويس. حتى الزول جاي مربي يالدل he or she ما بتعب. انا حكومه بدي قروش للزول المربي ده حتى لو انت عمهم ولا خالهم. It's not going to be out of your pocket, but you will have at least a monthly payment that comes to you because because you are taking care of those children. You will receive your pay like Kanata Shahal. Every month you will receive the money from the states. On top of that, you will receive Medicaid for those children. You will receive food stamp for those children. So which means you will not feed them out of your pocket. Those kids, they have a budget, they have money. But in a country like South Sudan or in Africa, all the budgets that comes, it comes from them. It comes from their loved one. It comes from the uncles. It comes from the cousins. It comes from the father, the uncle with a yalded. It comes from Nesiba. It comes from family. Family are the one that contributing any funds or any money that comes to help those children. The money comes directly from the family member. If you notice, there's a big difference. The states intervene whenever the both parents are dead or the both parent matu. Automatically the state will intervene. Even one person, even one parent, لو في أسرة فوق أب وأم وواحد من the parents die, the state will intervene to help. You see the difference? And that's the difference between الدول المتطورة أو المتقدمة والدول زي حقنا زي أفريقيا. إحنا في أفريقيا إحنا بن volunteer to help عيال مرحوم. إحنا بن volunteer to work hard to make sure إنه عيال ديل خليهم يمشوا مدارس. And that's the difference between us, and it's voluntarily. You're not forced to send money every month, but it comes from your heart. It's you that انه تقبل لنا حاجه زي كده يجيك تساعد اخوانك اخو عيال مرحوم يا اخوك يا عمك. ده براو is a blessing على فكره. But the question that I want to ask, why العم المربي هناك القاعد مع عيال ده, why is he taking advantage? If I send $200, $300 a month to help yal ammi, yal akhui, I guarantee you at least 50% or 40% hayimshilohu. Lani he feel like I need to get paid by any means. I have to get paid but tariga okra. So you're demanding yourself, you have to get paid because you are the one taking care of those children. See? Therefore, you will find ways, you will find تلقى اي طريقه بتحاول تشوف اي طريقه انه for you to take some from the money that you receive every month, even though you are working, even though if you work and your wife works, you still will take some from the money that you're receiving. So now nobody's watching you. You are doing voluntarily, right? Nobody's watching you. But remember, the creator is the one watching you. So اي قروش اللي بتشيله بالطريقه اخرى او طريقه ما طريقه الصح, you will enjoy it for sure, you will eat it, لكن you will never be blessed with the money that's supposed to go to المرحوم. You will eat, you will enjoy it, but the money will not benefit you because you're not being honest. I'd rather be honest من الزول برسل قروش. Hi Martha, how are you? Good to see you. I'd rather be honest with a person that sends the money. You know what? Yes, I received the $200 تعرف بتاع عيال دلتا المرحوم مثلا. تعرف أنا عندي برنامج I want to do something في بيتي هنا. You know, uh, I'm going to use مثلا $100 to do the things that I need to do at the house, or I want to do something مثلا for your own. Then the rest I will use it للأكل عيال ده والشهر الجاي ربنا يسهل. Which one is better? To be honest with the زول sender برسل قروشة ولا to just play smart? Of course, KG. KG mentioned that don't forget that people are also suffering there. Of course, we do not forget. لأنه لما نرسل مثلا $300 في الشهر, the money will not go to يا المرحوم only. You have to eat from it too. There's no problem. ما يتمك تاكل منه حلال عليك. What's wrong with that? لكن هل مثلا مع سؤالي يا كيجي انه لما ترسل 300 في الشهر ده, are you being honest هل قروشي كله ماشي لاكل بتاعكم انت مثلا وانت ويالك ويا المرحوم, هل القروش ده كله او القروش اللي برسله ده قروشي كله ماشي في يا المرحوم ويالك؟ if I put myself there, to be honest, KG, if I put myself there, I will be honest to myself, because you are the one taking care of the kids, right? You will be honest to yourself and to the person that's sending. Remember, the money that we send every month on a monthly basis, it is the money that you cut one of your bills to support your loved one, or you work extra hours to bring that money out from your sweat. You have your own family, KG. You have your own family wherever you live. Your kids have their needs that you provide for them on a monthly basis, right? Which is good. And at the same time, you're working extra out of your willingness, out of from your bottom of your heart, that you want to support Iyal Bata Marhum. You're working hard to support yourself, to provide for your children, and at the same time, you're working extra to support Iyal Bata, whoever lost, the kids that lost their parents. So what do you expect? Of course, you will. You have to be honest. Nothing wrong with that. Be honest. لكن لما تقعد تشيل هنا, انا رسلت لك 300 واكل مثلا is only $100 a month, for example. Of course, I'm not going to ask you, KG, how much you spend. Send me a receipt. How much are you spending every month? No, you will not do that. Then you will trust whoever is taking care of the children. If he calls, or if she called Galino Jana Ayan or Wahamil Al Marhum Ayan, you will believe the person. You will not doubt, and you will not say, you know what, well, okay, I will send the money for hospital, but please, after legitimate hospital, please send me receipts. You will not do that. You will not do such things. You will believe whatever the person tells you. How many of our people that sends or call their loved one for diaspora, creating lies? It's not true, but they will say, you know, and I need to take that child to hospital. Can you send a 200 or 150 so that I can take the kids to hospital? Maybe it's not true, and maybe it's true. But do you think the people that we trust, the people that we send money to take care of those children, do you think, are they honest to themselves? How many cases that sometimes you will receive a random call, you know what, Wallah jana da yan, trying to find a ways to get money from you without even thinking that you work extra to put budget for them, You're giving them budgets 300, for example, every month. And yet the money they use every month maybe is a half of the $300. I'm also aware in our culture that the houses always will be full. I'm aware of that. Maybe somebody will ask this question. In بيت مليان ما بس عيالي ويا المرحوم and that's it. No. البيت بكون فوقه. You will see there's cousin, there's uncle, there's a relative live in the house, which means you also have to provide and help them too. I'm aware of that. That في بيوتنا كله في أفريقيا زول ما بيكون قاعد في البيت براو. You will have friends living with you. You will have relatives live with you. You will have cousins that live with you. You will have uncle, auntie, grandma, grandfather. They also live with you at the house. Wudokulu, all those people, they are under your commands. In other words, you are the ones in charge of sending money back home. Nothing wrong in to eat. But when you eat, don't eat too much. When you eat ما يكون شغلانه بقى ما تاكل شويه كده يا عمي صل على النبي يعني ما يكون طوالي كده كل شهر انت بترسل مثلا $300 والراجل بقى عمال لي ياكل بقى عمال شغلانه يجي في نص الشهر يقول لك والله قرش ما تم يا عم اصحى استرها يا جدعان يعني كيف انك ترسل انا كل شهر قبل ما ينتهي يجي يقول لك ان قرش ما تم you need to send again. How many people in our community do that? Not being faithful, and yet you continue sending money back home every month to support Yal Marhum. We do cool out of your will, out of your heart. You're doing this. Nobody forced you to do that, but because you don't want Yal Yoduru. You don't want those kids in Ikundum. You feel like, well, I lost my mom, I lost my dad, and I have no future. The fact that you come and to be a man enough or to be a woman enough to support your loved one, it's a blessing. The fact that you come in and take an extra initiative that I'm going to do this, and you continue sending it every month, without even sometimes people can go, okay, تعرف شهر رمضان ظروفي صعب أنا برسل أقول الشهر الجاي. And like my sister mentioned earlier, let's put ourselves in the shoes. What will you do? Another thing, if they maintain the money in the good ways, for example, if I send $300 every month and your budget is only $100, and the other money you save it for tomorrow or just in case, then I will give you a thumb up. Now you're thinking in Bukra, what if I become sick? What if I lost my job? How are you going to survive with the children? What if something happened to you? Now in this society, quickly you can lose your job. It's normal for us to lose a job easy. The jobs that we do in diaspora is not guaranteed. Anytime can I'm like lay off. So if you continue sending it, you're committed. You're sending money every month on time, okay? And then all of a sudden, I lost my job. So if you lost your job into the diaspora, whom are you going to support first? Are you going to focus on the people back home that you will send the money to every month like you used to? While are you going to focus on your children that live with you in diaspora? And this is a common sense. And those are the things that we're supposed to open our eyes to. If I'm living in diaspora and all of a sudden I lost my job and I'm blessed with 5 children or 6, so what are you going to do first? Are you going to focus on the kids that you have ولا تبي تركز في المرحوم اللي في كمبالا اللي في نيروبي اللي في خرطوم اللي في جوبا؟ And that's why it is wise, or it is you got to talk to those people. The one that use tell them that they need to do something for themselves, just in case if something happens. عشان كده بتلاحظ خواجات they always have savings in case if something happen. Then how many people لما حصل corona pandemic, so many people lost their job. So many people lost their job, right? والجنوبين because they don't have savings, they don't focus on saving money, they don't focus on putting the money on the side. How many people face face problem? كان بالنسبة لهم كان صعب to even to put to pay your bills. It's hard because most people you're forced to stay home. Most companies they shut down, and even if you receive an unemployment, the money you will receive will be at least 50%, 60%. So it's not even your full paycheck. So if you don't put something on the side for tomorrow, how are you going to solve this kind of issue when things like that happen? The same way, that when we experience the pandemic, nobody expect ما بصير متوقع انه حاجه زي كده بيحصل, right? But we overcome it. We went through it, all of us. So imagine for somebody that live in Africa, they rely on you on monthly basis. They're going to need help. They're going to need support. So what if you lose your job? Oh, okay. Thank you, Sister Yowich. Thank you for this information. She said that quick word of advice. I like your show, but as you know, it's good to share the knowledge. If you open if you open Facebook page and do your live there, you will eventually get paid once you get to a certain number of viewers. Thank you. And Tarif, I will talk to you privately. I will talk about this. But what I'm doing here, I'm just helping my people, uh, just from my heart. I'm trying to educate my fellow brother and sister. I'm not doing it for business, but also it's good to know. You know, somebody told me that I supposed to open like a YouTube page, and anybody can prescribe and then get paid from a YouTube or from the Facebook. Yes, I've received a lot of calls and comments telling the same thing, like you said, which you know. But sometimes when you do something from your heart, one thing that I like when people say thank you for your word of encouragement, thank you for educating us, thank you for your word of wisdom, for example, or thank you for coming out with this kind of topic. It gives me motivation to do even better, to do even more, right? So I like the idea you said, but we'll talk more. Thank you, sis. It's true. It's true. It's true, Nyawaj. It's true. It's good to help our people and community, but the time that we spend, it is voluntarily. You know, and as we know, time is money. So we got to be careful. Sometimes you can do shows and you can get paid for doing that. I understand, my sister, and say hi to uncle. Uh, so that's why I encourage, you know, please, when you're sending money every month to your loved one, please make sure. to give them ideas so that they can even help themselves. You can give them idea and you put قروش كل شويه شويه لغايه يمكن يشتري ركشه مثلا يمكن يشتري ركشه. In the next 1 year, you can do so. And if you trust the person, you can send them. قول لهم استخدموا مثلا 100, 150, 120, and then put the rest, put $100 on the side. In 1 year or two, you will gain something, and you can even help yourself. It doesn't mean that you will stop helping them. No, you will continue helping them. But just in case, come on, in case if something happened, then they will rely on the motorbike that you bought for them. They will help themselves. So it's good to not just sending money every month, but it's also good to give them ideas on what to do. It's not like just I will send money, just 8 hours to gurush, buy food, eat, you sleep. Next day, you do routine every day without even thinking, coming up with a how to improve their life. Wherever they live. I know we all need to upgrade the way we're living, and that's why when we go to work, you get paid. You will see if you have a house or if you have an apartment, you want to see new things at wherever you live, right? You will start buying حاجات لبيتك slowly until you will achieve or you will live a standard life, or you will you will have a nice apartment or a nice house. All the things that you will buy for a house, it does not come once. Kid, no. I assure you that you work hard for it, and you will buy them slowly. Eventually, you will fix your house, and you will be proud tomorrow. عشان كده, when we are sending back money back home, eventually the money that they put on the side, شوية, believe me, يعني بيكون في تغيير في حياتهم. That's what I want to share today. It's very important, and I like the spirit of engagement when someone send questions like that or ask questions through the chats here. It's give me motivation to do even more. So when people are engaging, talking like this, it's really good. I like it because when we talk on free platform like this, it's good to engage. Let's all engage. Another thing, because if I'm going to talk, I will talk for 1 hour, like I always tell you guys. I usually tell you guys, if nobody's coming to participate or to say anything, if I'm going to just do the talking, I always like to talk for 1 hour, and that's it. I don't go beyond 1 hour. If I have people that participant in my club, I mean, Facebook, StreamYard, if I have friends that are coming or kidda, I usually go for 2 hours, as we all know. But if I'm the only one talking, I only do 1 hour and call it good. I know sometimes when you talk a lot, it become boring. But if there's people that sharing views with you, of course, you will only go for 2 hours. It will be entertaining. And we are learning from one another, Al-Fikr, by the way. I'm giving you information. I'm learning from you. You're learning from me. And that's how we are going to support our communities. By what? Interacting together. أنا باخد منك تاخد مني. وكده الونسة بكون سمنة العسل زي ما بيقولوا المصريين. Another thing I noticed إنه most of our people يا جماعة, most of our people الجنوبيين هسه, the switch. أنا الجنوبيين بيحبوا حاجة جديد. لما يكون حاجة جديد, people love that. They love new things. So most people now they start quitting from or at least most of the time they're focusing. They now they participate a lot in Clubhouse, and this is something that I want to share with you guys too. I already opened a family common sense show page to Clubhouse. And now we know that most of our people, they're engaging a lot with Clubhouse, not on social media, not with Facebook anymore. Clubhouse become a drama, become the new style nowadays. So I urge you, all of my friends and the viewers, if you don't mind, go ahead and download a Clubhouse app. If you download the Clubhouse app, if you do have it, follow me. Go to Family Common Sense, just like this. Let me put it there. Just like that. Family Common Sense Show. We have a page there. You can follow us there. We can host our shows the same day, Thursday and Friday, but let's just switch from Facebook. Let's go to Clubhouse and see how it goes. I know majority of people now, they only they are all of them are in Clubhouse. That's kind of Facebook zaman like if us they don't want to show their face, just like if you StreamYard here. You can either come with a video or you can come with the audio. You have a choice. But when they speak, مثلا في Clubhouse, most people they just بيتكلموا بالصوت بتاعهم. They don't show their face. They don't mind ما فتح فيديو بتاعهم. عشان كده most people they feel comfortable. If you notice now, most Junubian they're comfortable في Clubhouse. That's why I'm going to see if we can switch from Facebook to Clubhouse. And I think I already have the page there, like I mentioned. We can continue doing our shows for Clubhouse. But before doing that, I want to see a comment down below, if you don't mind. What do you guys think? If you guys can download the app, Clubhouse app, and then we can host our show there. Instead of doing Facebook. That's what I want to ask Viviana. I see Viviana here. Let me click. That's what I'm trying to do. If we can do that, Clubhouse. Let me bring Viviana.
ايه جاي مساء الخير.
مساء النور، ايه الاخبار؟
والله تمام،
جسم
لكن
كيف؟
بس كنت تعبان صحيت هسه والله.
سلامتك يا
I'm so tired. I don't know why.
Oh wow. بيكون عشان يومين اوف، ناس قاعدة يومين في البيت.
Yeah, that's why. لكن انا وين انا مش شغل والله ما تعرف health care ده ما في حاجة اسمه holiday. You have to go.
اشتغلت في امبارح في ميموريال ويكند؟
لا اشتغلت والله.
واو.
Yeah. لكن بس اشتغلت like 4 hours لأنه الكلاينت الثاني so no, you have to spend the time with family. You can go.
That's nice.
But yeah.
أنا قلت أسأل الناس هنا our viewers إنه what did they think لو فتحنا الكلاب هاوس. أنا فتحت page already. So الآن في الكلاب هاوس ياهو ما ضروري نكون في فيديو، ممكن يكون واحد في شغل وواجر واصل في كلاب هاوس.
وكلاب هاوس ده شنو ده؟ أنا سامع كنت سمعته قلته كم مرة، ده شنو ده؟
ده اب if you can مشيت في داونلود هنا تعمل داونلود في اب كلاب هاوس. يعني ده زي الستريم يارد ده. ناس كثير بيتكلموا في different topic في politics، حاجات بتاع أسر، يعني شمالنا برضه كتار هناك بيتكلموا في سياسة. So when you download الاب بعد كده تلقاهم كلهم هناك، الناس كلهم بيكونوا هناك.
يعني كلاب هاوس ده برا من فيسبوك؟
برا من فيسبوك. يعني الناس بس بيخشوا
يعني
زي الستريم يارد ده، لكن الناس بيخشوا بس باصوات. يعني ما عندهم فيديو، ما عندهم you cannot come بفيديو، بس بصوت بس. So most جنوبيين طبعا يعني بيحبوا يخشوا بس they don't want to show their face so they feel comfortable في Clubhouse. If you download if you type Clubhouse بيديك الاوبشن download it، تلقى الناس كلهم هناك.
Okay,
حتى انا عملت page بتاع family common sense هناك I think 1 month ago.
mm,
So far I have 500 people join to be members.
okay,
لكن انا ما بديت نعمل فوق الشغل لسه.
okay.
سو رايكم شنو؟ نواصل في فيسبوك ولا نواصل في كلاب هاوس؟
والله انت جرب قايل لانه هنا انت عارف هنا ما في ناس لكن جرب كيف هو كلاب هاوس.
اوكي انا كلاب هاوس اصلا معظم الناس بنمشي فوق، معظم افريقيا بنتكلم في السياسه فوق كلاب هاوس، لانه فوق ديفرنت رومز على فكره، رومز كتار وتوبيك كتار ديفرنت توبيك، مرات بتلقى فوق 100 نفر 150 نفر بيجوا في
في
الروم بتاعك
الشاشة.
هاي وبيستمعوا في التوبيك اللي انت بتجيبه. يعني even now انا شايف ناس كتار برضه في different room، لانه هم كله روم بيختلفوا، في روم بتاع سياسه، في روم بتاع حاجات اجتماعيه زي ده، في الروم يعني بيختلفوا الرومات دي، في روم بتاع English as a second language، يعني كتير حاجات كتير هناك. if you download the app you will really enjoy it a lot. مهم. عشان كده ناس كتير طلعوا من فيسبوك هسه، ناس كلهم فتحوا كلابات،
يا
فتحوا
الناس
واجهة.
اكترهم كمان بقوا في تيك توك جاي، ما في كلاب هاوس كلهم.
ما تيك توك زي كلاب هاوس كده is the same thing.
مهم.
It's the same thing. Yeah. You know. Yeah. So that's why أنا قلت يوم الخميس نجرب. Let's try ال clubhouse the same time كمان. You know.
مهم.
وأنا عملت برضه ب the same name Family Common Sense Show. So
Okay.
and if somebody download the clubhouse you will see the names there. You know. And then people will join بأصوات. You know. زي ما هسه تخشير هسه يعني بس تخش كده بصوت بس join in and then people can talk freely. You know.
Okay. أنا بحاول بنزل وبشوفه.
Yeah لأنه أنا شايف بس في فيسبوك ناس بي كمان في زي زمان. You know.
Yeah,
زمان
yeah,
ده ما في كلاب هاوس، ناس طوال everybody's on Facebook.
yeah.
لكن nowadays ناس بيك في طبعا بيشوف حاجة جديد they enjoy it a lot. Yeah. لكن okay I will give you a chance to tell us what do you think the topic. نفس التوبيك بتاع قبل تكلمت قبل كتير، تكلمت almost 1 hour now. Yeah.
يعني ما
So
في زول فوق إلا أنا هلا.
إلا أنت بس. عشان كده أنا قلت نتكلم 1 hour and then I will end the show. Now I have 3 minutes to end it.
Okay.
You know. Yeah. So I talk a lot about إنه نفس الكلام، إنه when sending money to عيال بتاع الناس اللي ماتوا دول، كان سواء كان يا أخوك يا أختك يا عمك. You know when you're sending money you have to make sure إنه قروش بيمشي للعيال دول، أو لو بترسل قروش في كل شهر خليهم برضه let them put something on the side شوية they can buy themselves. ممكن يشتروا ركشة ولا يشتروا حافلة بيعمل مستقبل بتاع عيال دول، العيال اللي ابهاتهم ماتوا ده، وبيعمل مستقبل ذاته الراجل المربي. You know. But when we send the money وماشي كله في own pocket ما في فايدة. You know. Yeah. واحنا برضه بناخد ثقة كامل في الناس دي. لما ترسل قروش لعيال اخوك ولا عيال اختك انت you trust them طبعا that they will take care of the children and the kids they will not bother كمان they will not bother إن يسألوا عمهم في أمريكا انت رسلت قروش لكن قروش شايفينه ما تم you know كده. they will always trust الزول اللي قاعد مع المربي ده. بس فوقه ما بيسأل، ما بيحاول يسأل الناس، ما بيحاول يشكوا ويسألوا قروش يرسلوا كم. طبيعي زي كده ما عندنا كجنوبيين.
ما عندنا والله.
Yeah. Go ahead.
يا أنت عارف الحاجة like it's just so crazy. زمانك أبهاتنا وأمهاتنا بيجيبوا يا خالاتنا يا عمامنا شنو بيربون في بيت. عيال ده بيقروا بيتخرجوا بيشتغلوا كويس. some of them بينسوا إنهم هم كانوا قاعدين وين. لو ساعة زول لك عيان عشان مثلا يدوك تليفون ولا يرسل $100 ما بيرسل. you know. عشان كده
مهم.
أنا جبت التوبيك ده فوق، قلت لك قولوا، لأنه we need to wash out. ما دارين نعمل ميستيك بتاع أبهاتنا، you
Exactly.
know. ما دارين نعمل ميستيك بتاع أبهاتنا ولا بتاع أمهاتنا.
Mm.
يا هو أنت لما تبقى بلاد برا ده ما خلاص you have money، يعني حتى لو بس ده وضعك أسهل من وضع السودان،
صح
you
صح.
know.
مهم.
يا
مهم.
هو بنات لما نطلعوا بنات كويسات، البنات دايما بيذكروا بيت ما
Right.
بيذكروا.
Mm.
وفي some أولاد بيتذكروا الناس الربون. عشان كده we have to know who we help. لما بيت اللي انت بتجيب فوق مليون ألف نفر يقعدوا في بيتك ده we need
Right.
to stop that،
Mm.
you know. لأن ذاتك هسه انت لو لاحظت يا قاعد نحن العيال المسلم بيت كان مليان أمهم
Right.
كمان ما بوروك الحب، لأنه
صح.
بيعاملوكم equal. ما دارين يفرقوا من عيال أخوه ولا عيال أخته ولا شنو شنو، بيعاملوكم ايكول، يعني كلكم بتكونوا في بيت زي اخوان. لكن بس الحاجه الفرق تجي تشوف الاسم بتاع الاب وفرق اسم بتاع ابو تاع، لكن نفس الجد، you know. لانه
Exactly.
بنت عمك بنت خالك بنت شنو شنو قاعدين في البيت، لكن الناس بيفكروا انتوا اخوان، ترى وين انتوا ما اخوان، انتوا
Mm.
اقرباء يعني كزن. يلا امك في البيت بيعاملكم كلكم سو، ما بيعامل مثلا يقول يا سلام بنتي زي بنتي ناس، الناس يقول او اختي يقول لا 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 ده ناس لي، ده بتنك وخلينا نعمله كويس،
Mm.
وبنتي ده خلينا نعمله هنا، لكن بيعاملنا كلنا سوا، كان شغل كان شنو كان شنو. عشان كده انت لو لاحظت
Mm.
اكتريتنا نحن ديل يعني ما منتمين للحب داك، تلقى ذاته اخوان لكن ده not closer. ليه؟
Exactly.
لأنه كان معودين إن حاجة، يعني أنت لما تيجي تربي عيالك بتحب إن حاجة ده is not in you before أنت تقدر تزرعه في عيالك، إنكم أنتوا تحبوا في بعض. you guys have to know you guys sibling.
Mm.
an important thing لازم تحبوا بعض وتقفوا مع بعض وتكونوا مع بعض. يعني ده cousin بتاعك love your cousin but you're not going to love them more than your sibling,
Exactly.
you know.
Mm. Mm.
but it just really قاعدة أنا وبس when I'm thinking about it sometimes أنا قاعد نقعد نفكر كده نقول والله يا غايته ما أبوي ده نزل عملوا قناة أمال في الدنيا ده، يعني ربوا ناس وعملوا ناس لما بقوا عيانين وما في زول إلا اللي وقف معهم إلا غير عياله. الزول بيتكي فوق أوه مثلا بنته في أمريكا، بنته
Mm.
شغال في المحل الفلاني، يعني بنتبهوا للقروش اللي نحن بنعمله للبلد اللي نحن فيه. أنتوا نسيتوا وقت راجل ده مثلا بزمان كان عامل لكم شنو،
Mm.
you know.
Mm.
لايك ابوي لما كان عندنا اولاد عمامنا بيجوا ابوي بدخلهم المدرسه يا ايتا، ابوي
شفتها؟
شيء امي كمان
Mm.
انا شفت تقول شو تصرفوا. مرة ده انا ما حصل يوم شفته زعلان، قاعد طبيعي مبتسمه، ما حصل يوم امي زعلان،
Mm.
you know. like it yes you going to see like يلا هسه مثلا زي يعني هسه الحمد بالله ان احنا كبرنا، بس انا عندي اخت واحد يوم ما عرس لسه ما زوج مالك انا
Mm.
اكيد كلنا تزوجنا اخوي
أيوه
بيت
كل زي
بلاد
في بيته.
اها يا وعنده واحد بيته في بلاد برا، بيته في جوبا ده وضع كويس شغال في منصب كويس.
كويس.
but you think النازل مثلا بيفكروا يقولوا اوه ده والله كان زمان، انا اقول لك لا عياله ما في،
Mm.
عياله ما في، you know. زمانك بيشوفوا مثلا البيت ما زي الراجل، دائما مش بيحسبوا بيت براو.
أي.
لكن كان you believe لما انا مشيت من هنا لمرة ابوي وبيكابوي
Mm.
انا ما مفترض كان نجيف ونتكلم. خيلاني وعمامي قال يا واخويا انت اخوي واحد داك ما
Mm.
تاني، كان قال خليه بيته يقف بيته في محل، وفعلا انا وقفت وقفة راجل قايس ماي داد، you know.
واو. Mm.
انا وقفت خاطبت بتاع اي حاجة بتاعه مشى زي الفل. ليه؟ لانه الحاجة اللي نحن شفناه زمان وانا نحن كنا صغار اقربائنا اللي اشتغلوا بيقوا برا يا جاي بيت ده من شدة مليان، من شدة مليان يا جاي. لما انت تشوف بالليل يعني انا عندي ورا
Mm.
هذا يا جاي يعني حاجة
واو.
كده you know.
Mm.
قام لك من راس سرير، قال لك الله حسي زول بس لو كبوا في الناس دي الجاس ولع في ماله، وصغير عمره 10 سنة.
كده شوف.
كله نط من راس سرير، انت سحارة، انت شنو تقول لك؟ I never forget that. يعني شوف ده جن صغير بس يتذكر حاجة ده ليه. like البيت انت لما دارين سوا اكل، شفت هاكل بتاع الجردل بتاع الزنك بتاع الحمام ده امي بوزبوك كسره كله.
واو.
وحله يعني حلتين بتاع ملا، في ملا كمبو وفي ملا طبيخ، والبيت مليان نازل بيطع. ناس امي بيطع عندك بمرحكه.
واو واو.
ده عشان نزبانه. يعني بيت كان مليان 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 مليان. you know like you just thinking about it. يا اخي انت عيالك بس تزعق وانت بقيت عندك زي 30 نفر في بيت. و30 نفر ده في منهم ال 30 دول ناس شباب، ويلا في هناك هنا العشر نفر اللي هناك ده شفعة صغار، يعني نفس دفعاتنا.
كده شوف.
you know
مم.
and then انت لما تجي تموت يا جاي، ما في زول بيتذكر جميلك يا جاي.
واو.
يعني ساي مثل زول تقول كده ندوك لبيت مرحوم ولا يا المرحوم نشوفهم كيف، ما في، كانوا كلام انتهى والصفحة قفلوا،
ما في زول فاضي،
ما في زول فاضي. يعني لما زول في الدنيا انت تمام، لما زول ده يموت خلاص انت تنساه. عشان كده الحاجة اللي انا قلت طابق دي يجيبوا لانه ليه we have to think about tomorrow. ان نعمل حاجاتنا لعيالنا، ان احنا عيال اخوتنا، لان احنا طلعنا من نفس الرحم وطلعنا من نفس الاب، وانا نعمل عيال دي لانه ده عيال بقول لي خالتي، بقول لي عمتي، ده I have to help them. لانه بكره بعد بكره هم لو كبروا وشافوا بيجي بينفعوني، لانه الدم بحن. but any relative من بعيد you don't have to. انت خلاص عمرك بقى 23 4 25 سنه، انت ممكن تشتغل، لكن انا ممكن نساعد زول عمره 10 سنه 8 سنه 9 سنه، في النهايه هو حيتذكر
بالظبط كده.
والاسباب الثاني جاي ممكن انت تضمن اخوك ده اخوك، لانه بقول لي والله ده اخوي جاي، لكن المشكله البيت اساسه المرأة. لو لون ده كعب جاي وقت فوبيت حصل لك حاجة، ممكن تطرد أهلك من البيت، زوت ما بطردهم كده بشاكلهم، لكن من المعاملة
بتاعهم،
من المعاملة حقها هي بتطردهم كلهم. عشان كده أساس البيت الراجل لازم يكون قوي، يوري مرة، يكون يعني سند لمرته. لما مرته يقول لك حاجة أسمع مرة ده في حاجة وأنت لو بتفين نساء، وفي ناس بقول لا 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 ما تفتني مع حالي.
صح.
وفي ناس ما بيتكلموا، امي ده كان ولا بيتكلموا برغم يعني هم من بعد راجل لمرو. الراجل ده جس تعرف بارد ديل والمرو ده، المرو بيحبوا اهله، لكن بيعملوا امي حركات لكن امي لك والله العظيم ما بيقول شيء، وابوي ذاته يعني ما بيقول شيء. لكن في النهايه شوف نحن لما كبرنا في بكى حق وفي حياته لما هو عيان، بناته بناته كان هناك لما هو راقد اخوه ودمه ابوه اخته ودمه ديل قاعدين جنبه، لكن هم الباقيين اللي كانوا ديل ما في ولا زول. لما مش عشان زول يدق لك تليفون يتفقد احوالك ولا زي حس اختين ما تزوجت، ده مفترض احنا التانيين ده يشيلون زي جنام، لانه بده ما يتزوج، ومرحوم كان قال كده. ده الناس ما قاعدين يتذكروا كده يا قال. كيف انت ما تتذكر زول عمل لك جميل؟ يا اخي التليفون ده لو بدوك ساعة يا فلان كيف انت، تمام الصحة تمام الحمد لله اوكي، بس انا قدرنا نطمن نشوفك انت كيف، ده كتير. لكن اكثرهم بيكون الخيلان هم الهنينين اللي بقول ده يا اختي you know that.
It's true. Yes.
ولكن ده يا جاي ده غلط. مفترض انت عم تبقى قريب، حتى لو انه مرتك ده لازم يعرف ده جانا ده ابوهم ده طلع معك من نفس الرحم، انتوا تربيتوا في نفس البيت ونفس الحنان اللي انت عندك اخوك ده كان عنده.
المشكله الروح ذاتها ما رجع من وين؟